Whatever people, and welcome to my review for Almost Christmas. So, Almost Christmas is a movie revolving around about 11 to 15 people that are all related family-wise, and are all stuck in this gigantic house for Christmas, because it's Christmas time, so the family wants to get together after the passing of the mother of the family. So after her passing, they decide to all get together, and they have a hard time doing that because they have not always all gotten along. So I was definitely not looking forward to this movie at all. I had heard a lot of bad things about it. I heard that it was good in a guilty pleasure way, but usually to me that indicates a bad movie overall, because I have a hard time seeing movies for just the entertainment factor. But I do have to say, I actually thought Almost Christmas was okay. It's not a good movie at all. It's got so many issues, being sappy, a lot of issues with the dialogue, but overall, I do think that this film had a nice Christmas spirit, which I'm still wondering why movies like this and Love the Coopers come out in November, because they're Christmas movies, and I know a Star Wars movie was coming out, but it's not even going to be in theaters when Christmas comes around, so I don't know, that was a bit odd, but I do have to say it had a lot of Christmas cheer, which is definitely something that I needed going into this Christmas year. So it was nice to see that in the movie, and it does have its entertaining parts. There are many aspects of this movie that I just found simple entertainment. The last 30 minutes, very, very sappy, but not without its entertainment, not without some nice moments, especially revolving around the pumpkin pie. I know that scene was that scene was not well made, but yet again, it was just a fine, entertaining scene, which is sometimes all you really need in a movie. Sometimes you don't need a masterpiece, but there are also a lot of issues with this movie that come up. It's sappy to an insane degree. It's because there's the main idea of the family is that the mother that sort of controlled the entire family, she was the grandmother to the grandkids, the mother to a lot of the kids, she passes away, and she died. And they bring that up every single second. Characters will just be talking, or characters will be dancing, and then suddenly it's like, oh yeah, mom died. That sucks. Okay, time to continue on with what we're doing. It doesn't sound that bad saying it to the camera, but just you hear that constantly throughout the entire movie, and it's very, very frustrating after a while. This movie is also very, very filled with cliches. It's from start to finish you can predict what happens in the movie, and that's exactly what happens. Now, that's not the biggest issue that a movie can have, but it's definitely something that pointed out. It's also quite unfunny. I wanted to laugh at this movie, but a lot of the humor I just couldn't laugh at. I didn't find funny at all. It relied a lot on awkward humor or raunchy humor, and neither one worked. They both just were very, very annoying, and they didn't work out very well at all. It's also got a lot of tone inconsistencies. It goes back and forth between being a drama and a comedy a lot. Like, as I previously mentioned, they mention the mother dying every few seconds. So, of course, with that, they're going to have a happy scene, suddenly drama scene, and suddenly happy. And that happens way too many times throughout the movie. And also, it's quite unrealistic. A lot of the things that happen in this movie just don't work. Another thing that they bring up a lot is that kids use technology these days. It's every 5 minutes, it's a kid with his cell phone, posting things on Snapchat, or using Skype, or something like that. And there's a scene where kids set up a phone on a desk, on a shelf, right onto a family dinner table because they're asked to go downstairs. So they do, and then they Skype that phone, but the issue with that is the phone would have rung very, very loud, so the people at the dinner table would have been able to notice, and no one goes to click OK on it. It just suddenly turns on, and they can suddenly see the family eating dinner, which that just doesn't work in real life. There are a lot of things like that throughout that were quite annoying, and I have to say Almost Christmas is not a good movie. It's fine in a guilty pleasure way, and again, I did mention it has a very nice Christmas spirit, and if you want a Christmas movie, this is not a bad one to go to. I just personally didn't like it, and that is why I have to give it a 4.5 out of 10. Not the worst movie of the year, but definitely not the best either. Alright, that concludes my review for Almost Christmas. What did you think of this movie? Comment in the comment section below. I am Robert Burke, and this has been The Clever Critics. Goodbye.